Welcome, my dear students. So, on the last lecture, we encountered an error, and I want to clear that out before we continue. So, what I did to resolve that error was to log into my Mongo shell. Okay, I went to my command prompt or whatever you have, your bash, your shell for Git, whatever. I went Mongo ucms, excuse me, db post dot drop. That's the first thing. Delete all the data you got there, right? You don't want those fields to conflict with each other. Then once I deleted the data, I removed the slug object that I was all the way down here. We placed it after, I believe, after dates or something like that. I placed it close to the title. Okay. And once I did that, I went to my CMS, of course, and I started creating, I logged in, I logged out, or I logged in, and I started creating posts with the same title. My first post, just testing things out. And then, as you can see here, it worked. Everything just works fine now. My first post 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay? So that's that duplicate error that we had on the last lecture. Data was conflicting there, and we resolved it. But anyway, I think that was here somewhere. Right here. Okay, so that's how we solve that issue. Now, on this lecture here, now that we have our slug, we need to find a way to show it. Now, if I go to all posts here and I click here, this is going to show me that specific post, which is 54C. And let's go here. 54C is the first one. Okay, so in order for us to show that post, we have to have a link that has what? What do you think that link has to have? Let me show you. So let's go to view and let's go to that index. And this view button here, or view link, is sending the ID. We don't want to send the ID anymore. Okay. What we want to do is send the slug. Okay. We want to start looking for data with the slug. And then on that post index, we have to go to that route. Okay, and this is in the front page. Yeah. So let's go to our, and this is where we want to look for that. And we can leave it the same way. I just like to give it a different name here, just to reflect what we're doing here. We are looking for a slug. So let's go back to admin. Of course, we need to log out or log in again. 1, 2, and 3. Come back here. Post all posts. And now if we click here, it's going to look for that specific post. If you look at it, it says my first post. Okay. And it's supposed to be looking for that. Now, let's go back in the database, because instead of having this ID here, we need to give it the slug field. Okay, now it should work. Let's go back here and then say 1, 2, and 3. There we go. Now all posts, click here, and now you can see that the URL is pretty. Good job, guys. Really good job. Okay, let's go back to the next URL. You can see that it is working. Now we have pretty URLs working, guys. Really awesome. How awesome is this? Right? If this course doesn't deserve a 5-star just for this feature right now, I don't know why it's going to get it. I don't know why it's going to do it. All right. So we're gonna keep actually adding more features to this project here, just to make you guys smarter about Node.js. And I hope you're liking the course so far. And I'll see you on the next lecture. Now, keep in mind that you need to add that functionality to wherever you're clicking on the link, right? And then you need to be searching for that slug, so that way you can have this here. Pretty cool stuff, right? All right, so guys, thank you again. See you in the next lecture. Keep it up, guys. You're doing very good.